Hey, this is a follow-up to the last video about K-pop representing Korea, whether it does or doesn't, which happened to make some people, to put it nicely, confused. Some people were saying, well, of course one type of music doesn't represent a country. Who would think that? Well, the Korean government, the Korean news media, is promoting K-pop as representing Korea, as spreading knowledge of Korea, as spreading Korean culture. I mean, the whole Korean wave thing is being tied in directly to K-pop. The Korean wave as a phenomenon directly does relate to K-pop, but the thing is, the phenomenon is more about the fact that Korean entertainment is spreading abroad, not that Korean entertainment is a means of like expressing and sharing Korean culture abroad. And I mean, the government and the news is saying the latter, while the former is what's really happening. Like I said before, K-pop represents the visions of the companies that produce them, because the company is the ones that are, you know, writing the songs, arranging the songs, mixing everything, doing the choreography, picking out the costumes, filming the video, editing the video. They're the ones behind K-pop, which is fine. That's a legitimate form of art in like that kind of genre. The problem is that K-pop alone is the type of music that is being used by the government and the news media to represent Korea. Whereas the truth is there are many types of genres of music in Korea. There are many types of performers, there are many types of musicians, and a lot of them are independent and they write their own stuff. By promoting only K-pop, the rest of the world is only getting one flavor of Korea, one style of music, one voice. If they're saying that K-pop is Korea, then that's not accurate. They should either say that all these musicians, all these performers are Korea, or they should let each like individual group promote themselves on their own, and to promote themselves as themselves, not as Korea. Now, when I was at this K-pop conference, there's this one speaker, his name's Michael Breen, and he brought up a really interesting point I did not know. So some people are comparing like the Korean wave to the British invasion in terms of like how all these British groups came to the US and made it big there. And Michael Breen pointed out that England, the news media, the government, never referred to this phenomenon as the British invasion. They never gave it a political or a national label. It was more like an individual movement, like, oh, the Beatles went abroad, oh, now the Who went abroad, and so on. And that's the right way to go about it, is to let each individual group or each individual company represent themselves and not say, I stand for my country, this is what my country's like. It's great that people's interest and awareness in K-pop is helping them like get a genuine interest in Korean culture and learning Korean and, you know, experiencing other things. And they're free to pursue their interest in K-pop, you know, based on what they're interested in. It's just not really fair for like the Korean government and news media to try to tell these people, this is Korea, listen to this stuff, this is Korea. It's not representative of what Korea is really like. I'm just saying a country encapsulates everything that is in that country, not just one voice, or not just one type of voice or one style.